because I did buy a number of things from Amazon. Not too many, but there is like a little theme. A lot of it is from Meeden, except for two things, and one of it's for my stepfather. He wanted a blanket from this old Mexican brand, but which is now Korean. They bought it. So and then, but you won't see that until tomorrow. This is why it's for Meeden. I noticed the bundle that I want to get into and a few other loose things. They are from Meeden, and I was like, oh, um, let me just get into because I already know what's in the advent calendar, and why wait another week? A lot of people are tearing it up. It's good money and it's good value. They're tearing it up on YouTube land. Some people got it for free for meeting. Happy for them. I did not, but I did. I still got it in a reasonable price, and I was afraid it was gonna sell out, which is funny because the grabby one sold out, and the grabby one it sucks, and it's more expensive, and no coupons were added to that one. Like Chloe, Chloe, our girl, our advent calendar chick. She's from the UK, but she's living here in California, and I don't know if California, but she's living here in the US. I think it's in California. I'm not sure. Hmm. I'm drinking a combination of chai latte, tasters coffee, and some cappuccino, so it's super sweet. I'm probably not gonna finish it and add some water, but yeah. So this is why, and also because this advent calendar, you guys from Meeden, you can get it through Amazon. I posted it on my community. Those of you who are gonna be watching on the replay, which is most of you, I am gonna do two lives today and two lives tomorrow. Hi, Marlene. Good morning. Um, I think. Oh, it's good afternoon for you. Sorry, it's morning time for me. I got up a little bit late because it's really chilly where I am. It's like 50 some degrees after the rain around here because I'm close to the Big Bear Mountains. It gets super chilly. But as I was saying, so there, go to my community post. Like I tag Art-Alchemy. I didn't even do today's video. It's there. Watch it. It's just I did film it yesterday. It's from King Art, which on the second live, Marlene, we're gonna do two lives today and probably two lives tomorrow. Mm. However, Marlene, get your cup of coffee, girl, whatever, your lunch, whatever, you guys, and also you on the replay, because I'm gonna tear up this advent calendar right now. Like I was saying, you can use my affiliate link from Amazon. It is $53, 54 somewhere. It's probably come out like 55 and change through Amazon. I don't know. I am a Prime member, so I don't know if it's only showing for Prime members, but I do believe it's showing for everyone. Also, I have a notification of kindness. I am subscribed to a few Patreons. I only paid one, which is Christy Rice. Guys, the stuff is already gonna get here um, from Christy Rice. So next week, do see a lot of lives coming up. I think I'm coming live. That's why I'm doing two lives this weekend, two each day, two today and two tomorrow. Today is only going to be the advent calendar after I shut my mouth and get it open. But yeah, I want to see. I have a feeling Christy Rice send me more things because it's she on the email her manager or her the person who she works with, she said, "Oh, I forgot to ask you for the arrival journal. It is not 100% cotton. I already know that." Mm-hmm. Me too. And then then she said, "So we can also send you a press kit." So I was like, I didn't ask her what was a press kit. 'Cause I didn't want to sound ignorant. But then I looked it up, and it said that it's probably a number of things, like a couple of things that like the artist or the person who I'm, that that I'm going that she's going to kind of like send like how, basically what she's make herself known. So I'm like, please God, send me one of those Arts for Joy's Sake brushes set and send me her watercolors. I've been wanting to try them, and there is a bundle on her. I'm a Patreon, so we have special access. I do encourage you, and I'm a fan. I've been a fan of her even before this. This is the second time I became an affiliate for this journal thing. But she also did the stamp set that I show you guys, not the one from me read, but the one from her that it was so needed. Like it was like she answered what I, because people were asking me where I was getting them, and I'm like, well, Irina Graf, I get it from her, but she's not selling them anymore. And I was like, another YouTuber, please, somebody fulfill this void. And it was her. She came out with the whole kit. Now there is less stamps, but it's still they're super cute, and I like the way that she bundled it up. And I bought it. She was like, "You want to be like one of the release press members?" And I said yes. I answered. I think it was a community page when that came out. I think over a year ago, not that long ago. Um, and um, and she was like, okay, once take a picture, once you order, you pay for it and stuff. So I waited until it was shipped to me, and when I got it, yeah, I snapped it so she can see the proof that I did buy it at regular price, which was like $33, and she reimbursed me like $19 and change, close to $20. So I only paid like around $10 for that, or $12, somewhere in there. I think it came to like 13 flat, something like that. But it's still for all that bundle, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I invited a lot of other people to do. She did another one, but in this one she was actually gifting you, and I was the only one at first. Then a lot of people answered because she has a strong following in Instagram, also in YouTube, but in Instagram, yeah. And then she was asking there if people were interested, and I didn't know it was free. I just thought it was going to be the same thing, but no, it turns out that um, at the end, she said it might be one of you, and I have an affiliate code, but I don't know, I can't get into that Shopify thing. So I was like, ugh, now I'm gonna have to go through my Instagram. I think I saved it somewhere there, but um, and when I signed up, it might have been link. I have to probably look it up on YouTube because YouTube I keeps it. Instagram just it goes away. And because I think I put it on my Insta thing, but yeah. So I'm excited to see if she sent. I'm pretty sure she might send more things. And I did yesterday because you see in the King Art they didn't put the free gift. So it's I think it's like a mixture of pens that they give you because I looked it up, and earlier in the year somebody had a similar. I don't know if they ship it separately because it looked like it did on her video, but I'm not sure. Either way, I told them, hey, the free gift was not there. Hopefully they'll send me a bigger gift. But I do have an announcement before we get. I put this coffee on the side, and because I have to add more water because for me it's like super sugary. I do have an announcement. So, like I said, I was going like this before I started talking about Christy Rice. Oh, by the way, just the last thing about Christy Rice, and I will say this on the unboxing. I'm gonna do a live, and then I'm gonna do a little video, to give her a nod. So look that up. When I became a patron, I didn't become a patron because she picked me up for this gig. No, I became a patron because when I like to pay I don't like to pay monthly. I think that's annoying. I do like to pay yearly. I done this before I became when I was starting to become an artist, which I didn't even know. Like so previous to that, I pay somebody. She's a YouTuber as well, a yearly membership, and it cost me, I would say, like 110, and I was okay with it because you would get bundles and stuff. But she only did that a few times. But before the year was over, I asked to be moved up, and she did it, and she was super sweet, I have to say, in December. And I did pay like a $25 grab bag, and it was a lot. I still have a lot of that material, a lot of fabric. She would give us first dibs, And but I did pay for a journal, and it was super small, and I was like, I gave it away. It was like not happy with it, and it was not. It was just a regular sound, and I was like, oh, okay, I would have done better for. But I didn't say anything. She's very talented and she's very popular. And then halfway through my other subscription, that's when I decided to move into buying art supplies because I started noticing. Um, if you notice, I don't really review. I tell you from my perspective, from from what all this stuff. I'm not a full blown reviewer, nor do I want to be one. But I want to give you my honest, because I pay this all my stuff for my own money, and stuff that I don't, I tell you, I'm honest about it. Hey, or so far only Christy has said some things, and this is the second time. Other than the free things I get when I buy something, which is also a plus. But so far it's been like this. I did ask for a movie. I sent them an email. I don't know. They haven't replied. Because I'm interested in actually reviewing an acrylic set, which I am gonna buy from their website if they don't send it. But it's a really cool. It's a pink one too. So I'm like really interested in that. Because acrylic paint, I like to play while I play around with it. It messes up things. It like you have to throw them away. So I wanted like a set that I can work with, so I can actually be more like um, keen and keeping it up just like I do with my oil paint, my good oil paint brushes. And Meeden has, I have two good sets, an acrylic, one oil, but still, like I just needed something that I feel like I'm attracted to and that I'm gonna pick up and take care of, right? Not just get whatever and toss them out. But anyway, so I went on to Patreon. This is where I'm getting at, and I go on a tangent. I went on to Patreon this morning. Nothing. I just went. Like I said, I'm subscribed to two other Patreons. Um. Oh, I was telling you the story. Sorry. Okay, I'll tell you what happened in Patreon. Something good happened right now. Or earlier. But I was gonna say this about the Patreon YouTuber, the first one that I was when I was a crafty person. Um, for JJ journals, and so I paid halfway through my second subscription. Was guys, it was like I paid the whole year, $200. So I had to pay because I still had about couple months left on my old one, which was way cheaper because this one came around $25 or $20, somewhere in there. I don't remember, either 20 or 25. I don't remember the exact. I want to say it was like 20 a month. So when you tally that up times 12, it'll show up a huge number. So at that time, halfway, and I was like, how much? How I thought to myself, how much art supply can I get with this amount of money that I already pay up front? And I started noticing there was a decline. And this person, she will send us out kids, but it was the same repeat. Like, and I honestly didn't use half of it. I still have some of it, a lot of it. And now I could paint on it and do other things. But at the time, it was for what it's intended. It was like no, and I was like, that's when I thought, I was like, you know what, I should have just done 6 months. But I didn't know I was gonna have a change of heart either, and I was enjoying being part of her Patreon community. To be honest with you, one I think it was in the yeah, in the first part of the when I became, actually it was when I became, I moved up. She does do a monthly only patrons, and she puts your name if you make a comment or something on her Patreon videos. She'll put a name on a jar, and then before she sends out the mail, she'll go live. And then um and then she would pull one name, and the winner of that month will send them like something. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that year I remember because it was May. She did it later, May 13th, and the 13th are my lucky day. And I remember she sent me something. She sent me like a journal cover, which I still have, and I'm gonna use. I meant to put watercolor paper in it now, and it was from that lady, that crafty lady. What is from Australia? What is she? She's on Ranger, on the Ranger. Oh, well, anyway, she sent me like a whole bundle, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I didn't have to pay anything extra. She's the one that paid, obviously. So I was okay. Like I said, I was happy. But then halfway when I had the change of heart, and I noticed I had paid over $200 in both subscriptions, and I was no longer happy. I actually canceled. I cancel when I cancel early, but it was obviously I knew I was not gonna get the money back. But since I had joined, then when I moved up in December, she actually got upset. You guys, she got upset, and I was like, wait a minute, like she doesn't even know what's happening in my life, and she got upset because I wasn't asking for money back. I just kind of like cancel where I'm like, I know I don't want my yearly subscription to renew. I have the right to say that. She actually, and she stopped following me on Instagram. I still follow her because I still have love for her and stuff like that. But I thought it was interesting, and if it bothered her that much, why didn't she just reach out and say, hey, like, is there a reason? Can I do something? And I would have been like, hey, like, I'm no longer a craft person. I'm becoming an artist. So I rather just save my money that I had pay out. I'm not asking for anything. I'm just not renewing. And because I want to buy, I mean, with this almost $200, I can buy a bunch of, and I thought to myself, how many bundles can I buy with this amount of money? And that's how I started. That's why I removed myself from Patreon. And I was like, the next time I signed up, it's gonna be for content, and other things. And I don't want it to interfere with me buying my art supplies because I love them and stuff like that and all this stuff. And I'll say this: the Christy Rice, the first tier, Patreon. I mean, when you, that's why it surprised me. That's why I signed up because I was like, $15 and change for the whole year? Are you kidding me? Yes, I will do it. And yes, I will renew because she's a very well known, like, hard artist. And I remember when I first came across a few years back, I think it was like 3 years ago, um, on YouTube, and she was talking about how the story about Michael's, that it didn't pick her up, her story, and how she became a YouTuber sensation because she took all her ideas and she started her own business and stuff like that, and where, you know, and the whole Michael's thing. And then she's like, well, things happen for a reason because now I'm here and I'm independent. I'm thriving, and I'm kind of doing my own thing versus pitching my ideas for a retailer and stuff like that. And all she's like, but at the moment, she was trying to give us some guidance. At the moment, I didn't see that. I was a little bit like shocked because one person said yes, the other one said no, and then everything stalled. And then at the end, it was a no. So I always felt like kindred spirits because I felt like she puts actually her, not just her work, like herself out there, and she actually gives you real value. And that's when she was doing the lives for free. She didn't have a Patreon then. So I was like, yeah, she just, I think she maybe it's been close to 2 years that she had a Patreon. Maybe like a year and a half. Maybe it hasn't been that long. Um, and then she did her Palm Street or whatever. But yeah, this is why I'm like, don't, when you want to sign up for something, well, $5, $9 might not a month may not sound like a lot. Tally it up by 12, and you're gonna see. That's why So this is Christy is probably the best bargain, and stuff like that. And she has 3 levels. Like I said, I wanted this level. Next year, I'm probably gonna move up to the second one because I want to see her content. And I know she's, like I said, She is a watercolor, but she knows about other mixed media and other stuff because she actually since a child when she's been, and the fact that she's so given and so nice, I really like that. And well, I was looking at my Patreon this morning, so I encourage you to sign up, not because I'm signed up or whatever, because you're actually gonna have something of value. And $15 for the whole year, 15 less than $16, it's like 15 and change. You pay for it for the first year, for the whole year. It's not a lot of money. It's actually like an art supply, if you think about it. And for the whole year, and then and stuff like that. I started this November, and I'm gonna restart the next November, which I'm gonna move myself up. But anyway, so I just feel like we're gonna, me and Christy Rice, we're gonna become friends. I've always felt like I said, something nice, and her having her own business and her making her own stuff. It's like, wow, I'm, I want to learn from this person. But anyway, now here's the other thing before I'm drinking my coffee, but we're gonna, I promise you, we're gonna stop and we're gonna get into this, into this advent calendar, which if you're in replay, most of you seen it. I will tell you something. Blessings are pouring your way if you watch my channel, because I alchemize everything in here. I was not looking. I was not looking for a computer, an Apple computer, mind you. I have one, and I was just thinking the other day, I think it's time for me to get a new one, but God, they're so expensive. And I like the Macs, not because they're Apple, because the system is very different from the other one. The other one, literally, when I was typing and doing something important, it would just take me off and then it will update. I don't like that. Microsoft. So I that's the reason that I got this over 10 years ago. Actually 10 years ago. But it still works and it's fine. Sometimes it tells me to plug it in and it doesn't need it. So I went to Patreon. Like I said, I'm only subscribed to one, Christy Rice. But I am subscribed to another two that I only see whatever they release, that for people that are sign up for Patreon, but I'm not a paying member. Well, mind you, this lady Janine, literally minutes before I look in her message. Her message was this: I am giving away a my old Mac computer from 2023 because I got myself a new one. I was like, what? Please email me or send me a text. And yeah, and which is, so I emailed her. I said, I'm emailing you right now. Thank you so much. I was like, I want this. And I went and looked it up. I emailed her, and she's in Florida, and she's gonna send it through FedEx. The only thing I have to pay is the shipping, because obviously she's giving her old computer away, which is not that old. It's actually newer than mine. And she actually showed me a picture too. And I was like, this is the real season of giving. This is the real season of giving. I said, oh my gosh, wow. Feeling and going, like I said, we are alchemists. That's why I give you all these tips and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Could you believe that, Marlene? So now I gotta do the same for a phone. For a phone, either my brother. I well, truth be told, I have a brother, and he did offer me his really nice phone, but for some reason it just didn't feel right. And I told him to sell it. He's gonna give it away to his girlfriend or whatever. That she doesn't live here in the U.S., but it just didn't feel right. Where this person, it just felt, because she gave me a little bit, and I don't know what it is about older lady. So she doesn't know this. So when I get her address, when I get the computer, I'm gonna get the address, and I'm actually gonna send her in a painting, probably an oil painting, because I was like, oh my gosh, like. And she was like, I was hoping that the person was in Florida, but I can go check for you. I know, Marlene, it's like unbelievable. And I was just a thought that I had early in the week. Never, I never occurred to me. that someone was actually gonna offer their 2023 Apple free computer. That's a 2 year old. That's and I think she was gonna send something else with it because she had said on her message, but I was like, she's like, let me go ask FedEx, and she went and asked FedEx, and FedEx said it's $80 to send it to her in California, and she's like, because I email her my address because I'm like, no, I want it. She's like, I hope you can afford that, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna ask my stepfather for some money. So I presume because she's not asking ahead of time, so I presume she's gonna have like the FedEx charge me for it when upon delivery, I think. But this is the season. This is what I'm talking about. If you embody and you're generally grateful, things like this are gonna appear. I am telling you, I've been doing this for years, and I started with something simple as coffee. I want Starbucks coffee, but I don't want to pay for it. I would literally get coupons, or somebody would come with the Starbucks already. Do you like a latte? Blah blah blah. And then I was like, yeah, sure. I'll tell you this, and then we're gonna get into. I'll put this to the side. And when I was living in Washington State, those people are so nice, so genuine, in public. They're very, a lot of them are generational, and they don't like new people. They like being around you, but not in their house. They're kind of like weird like that. I noticed that. But anyway, I used to go to Barnes and Nobles for the free internet when I didn't have it on my computer, on my old computer, when I had the one over there when I was a student. I didn't have a Mac. I had a different one. The Mac, I got it when I entered graduate school 10 years ago. And then and then um I was just sitting there hanging out, typing away, blah blah blah, thinking what I was gonna eat or whatever. Well, and then Starbucks was right there, right inside, and they would come around like 3 or 4 times a day and ask you if you wanted samples of their new products like coffee, tea, and they would tell you, "Oh no, take more." And like sandwiches. At one time, I got like a free half sandwich that they were giving halves because it was a new sandwich they were promoting. I was like, "Oh my god!" And I'm telling you, like the coffees were like the little ones that they charge you like $4 for it. That's those were the samples, and they had like a thing, and I was just like, "Oh my god." In Boston, the same thing would happen. Like I would just go out and people would offer me free stuff, like randomly come up to me. Some old friend that I had, which we're not friends anymore. She's in Hawaii, I still believe. We were both there in Boston. Just like I was there close to 2 years. She was there um for about a year, and then she left. She left on her own accord. I left also on my own accord. So I just didn't feel it was a that it was a place for me anymore. But yeah, she came with me and she said, "Oh my god, I cannot believe that people literally come up to you." So one year I got a bunch of gifts, you guys. People will say, "No, give it to her, me." We bought it for her. Macy's, really nice jackets, blah blah blah. Dinners, like a bunch of cards. So this is what I did. I opened all the gifts because I like, you'll see, that's why I like the Meeden calendar, because I like the opening part of it. Which is kind of weird, and sometimes the contents in there I don't like. So what I do, I put them to the side. When someone comes or someone asks me that they like or they want it for whatever reason, I give it to them. Sometimes I'll rewrap it, and but when they're watching me unwrap it, then yeah. And there was also, I'll say this, and this is the last thing I promise. There was one time I went to Dress for Success. They don't have it here anymore in California, unfortunately. They went under, and they didn't. They did something else with the, which is stupid, with the location, because it was huge, a huge boutique for free for women, and give you like just that clothes and stuff, and seminars for jobs and all this stuff. So I went, and it was close to this college, and it was super chilly. I remember, super chilly. They gave me like two big bags, and I took them. And then when somebody said, "Show me what you got," I was like, "I went shopping for free," which was the truth. And and then I said, "What is this?" And it was literally like a little square, like the size of this, like the size of a little bag, the size of this journal. Kid you not, like a 5 by 5 all around. And I was like, I don't know what's this. She didn't tell me what this was. The nice lady who, she gave me bras and a bunch of other things that I didn't even ask. And I was like, well, they put a lot of stuff that I didn't even know. She just told me, go sit down and I'll wrap things for you and you'll take it. And what that little bag, when somebody said, well, open it, obviously it's in your bag. So I said, but I don't even know what it is. I opened it. It was makeup. Super cute. Just basic eyeshadow, concealer, lipstick, um, mascara, and a couple other little things, like girly things. And I was like, wow. She didn't tell me, and I was like, she put it at right at the bottom of the second bag. And then I remember I rewrapped it because I went on Facebook and I told people, hey, can you guess? Can you guess what's in here? And nobody can guess. People told me chocolate, and I said no. And I said it's makeup. And then the second picture had the makeup out, and they're like, oh my god, it looks so small. And I was like, because it's like not samples, but it's like the small little makeup, like But it was a nice gesture, and things like that always happen because I stay in the flow. And like I tell people, if I have something and I don't really need it, and you actually want it for whatever reason, I'll give it to you. I don't have a problem with it. And I think I got this from my mom because my mom was a very giving lady, a very giving lady. She was not attached to material things, and she would when I was growing up, she would make a like a bunch of like a hundred. One time we make 200 flour tortillas, you guys. I was in there as a kid helping her and all this stuff. This is probably why I'm a good cook because I always kept my nose inside the kitchen to help her out and everything. Because I was a kid and I was like, oh, I want to help my mom, blah blah blah. But I mean, when that woman when she cooked, it was big pots, big huge pots. Well, we thought we were gonna eat flour tortillas for a week. No, she went and through the neighborhood and dispersed our flour tortillas. We only ate one day. I was like, Mom, we spent like 5 hours making those two from the kneading the flour. She did that on her own. I didn't at the time. I was like 7 or 8, so I didn't know how to do that. But I would watch her, and then I would help her. We would. She was like stretching them, and I was helping them cook. And we literally spent like 5 hours all together. And then I was saying, and then you went and did that, like, because she was very giving, my mom. So I learned from her, and she told me that she's like, you never tell yourself, you never say I don't have food or anything. She's like, you're always gonna have rice and beans and potatoes, and make yourself the tortillas. 'Cause that's why I'm showing you to do this. She's like, never tell someone, oh, I don't have this, oh, we don't have that. She's like, because it goes back. She's like, it's karma. She didn't know about karma, but this is how she explained. It goes back to you, and then someone's gonna tell you, even if they do have something, they're gonna tell you that they don't have it. She's like, don't ever do that. If you want to give something, give it out generally. But she was like, when it comes to food, always have something in your house, even if it's a coffee, something that that you can offer someone. And she's like, and if it's homemade, it's even better. So my family, I do tend to do that. My family's like, what did you make? Because I always make stuff, and then we watch movies and stuff. I spend a lot of time with my stepfather since my mom passed because I don't want him to feel lonely. And even though I think in the beginning he did, but that's why he's like, oh, where are you going now? My room studio is over here. But I'm like, no worries. So that's why today and tomorrow there's gonna be two lives because I'm gonna shut my mouth now. I've been talking for almost 35 minutes. I'm gonna open the every calendar. We're gonna close this out. But I just wanted to give you all these examples, and this is why my channel is called The Alchemist, and this is why I welcome only good vibes and nothing else. Like nothing of the lower entities. And you know, I explained that in October. You know what I'm talking about. I think that person actually stopped watching my channel, thankfully. I did had a dream about her not that long ago, but it was kind of like I'm in control. Um and I just feel her vibration is very low from me and the other person. Now the other person, he's a better vibration. I think he kind of knew he needed to work on something, but he does watch me. I can tell because our energies are very close to each other. But okay, so with this, we were gonna start the official Christmas Advent calendar. Woo! And I opened this stuff. We are not. I'm gonna make a video next week, and tomorrow, second live, we're gonna try some of the meeting stuff. This is the reason that I'm opening it a whole week ahead. Well, it was supposed to be for Black Friday, but on Black Friday we're gonna do some other stuff. Okay, and then we shall continue with our greeting cards. Look what I did. I still haven't glued it, but I'm gonna put some sparkly stuff and like splatters, so it's gonna look super cute, right? And yeah, so don't ever throw away your stuff, you guys. You can always. This is gonna be a brand new painting now, a watercolor painting. So okay, so don't ever do that. And always remember, you are a gift of God or whatever, the universe, whatever you believe in. I believe in God, the universe and everything else. And you know do something nice for someone, and because you're generally doing it for you too. Thank you, Marlene, and stuff like that. And you don't need to preach or anything. You don't need to ask questions. If you feel it, just do it. Okay. And don't worry, I'll be back later today with less talking and more art doing stuff. Okay. So let me get into this. Okay. Okay, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And Lindsay, the frugal crafter, got this. I think she's mad at me or something because I told people not to buy the cubes. I didn't tell people. Well, I did tell you guys. Only my people from my channel. But if you wanted to go buy it, like you know, it's not my money. But I'm not gonna buy it because I don't like to. I don't have a need for those things. But if you feel like you have a need, then go ahead. But she got this for free. Lucky her. But she is a reviewer, so. And I'm gonna keep this box. The only thing I don't like about it is that I'll show you guys. It says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Because we're not there yet. We're not at the Happy New Year part. So they should have kept that part out. But I know this is gonna make a splash. Well, I am gonna keep all the contents in here. And the box from Meeden, the gift box, I'm probably either gonna use it or probably, I don't know, keep it for something. But I'm gonna keep all the Meeden stuff from that I'm getting today, tomorrow, and all the advent calendar stuff in here because we're gonna Meeden this out. This is one of the brands that brought me into the art. I won two other competitions, so it holds a special place in my heart. So as you know, this is magnetic. So I'm gonna show you, and then I'm gonna put it to the ground, and then we're gonna tear this. So it's magnetic, and look at that. It is huge, you guys. It is huge. Look at this. Huge. Woo! No orientation. The orientation is locked or something. Okay, so now that you see, and you can reuse it. Mine, it does ship in another box, and the other box was kind of shitty. And then it's a really nice box. This one, it comes with the ribbon and everything. I'm sure you guys seen it in other channels like me. And I got tired. I said, you know what? We're just gonna beating this out. We're gonna open this. I feel good and everything. So see, it's empty now. But I'm gonna put all the advent calendar stuff in here and all the other beading stuff. And then yeah, so it'll be a gift within the gift. Okay. Okay, you guys. Here we go. Okay. And we already know day 24 is. Day 24 sucks. So we're going to open it in the order, in this order, in the backwards order. Because with, and it's cutesy stuff. If you want to keep this stuff, it's cutesy, but I'm not going to. I mean, like the little, actually, I am going to keep some of the, like the bell, uh, yeah, I am going to keep some of this stuff and we can copy it. You have my permission. So we already know what this is, which sucks. I don't know why they put this is the only thing I didn't like that they put day 24. They put a stupid and Lindsay the fruit crafter, she tallied this out and she came out to 120. No, I think for me this advent calendar is more like a 150 because she said this was a $1. This is bullshit. They made it. Look, they made it. And I know from making this, just the bars will cost you around $5. And the stuff that is mini, you have to make up. See, they staple them and everything. Yeah, it's actual wood. So and then they prime it. So this is not $1. This is, and she should know that. But anyway, there's nothing in there. Oh, it moved. Number 16, it moved. I think it was the little stickers. The little stickers. It moved. So yeah, don't be afraid. Some of this stuff. See, this one moved as well. This is number 19. Um, it moved. Um, okay, so I'm just gonna, cause you all know, and I'm not doing it by the doors. You all should know this. Oh yeah. So here's the little Christmas thing, and this, and then number 13. And I don't know why Chloe didn't get this. I hope she gets it. She got the grabby one, which was more expensive. Oh, I like this, the heavy body. So far, this is actually heavy, a Christmas tree. You know, I like ornaments and stuff like that. And then, like I said, we at the replay, a lot of people already. So we're just gonna put that here. I don't want that to break, so I'm gonna put all this stuff in here. Hopefully, number 19. I think number 19 slide. Slide. Ah. Oh, I didn't want to keep this. Oh well, now I can. This is our. Oh, this is cool one. This is our. I actually wanted to. Number 18. Yeah, this is number 15 is the wood slices. So far number 16 was this. Number 20. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, see, it's slide. Oh, this one has different stuff, you guys. This one, I didn't see these people have. Oh, these are the clips. Oh, these are the clips. So they did slide. So this is number 16. The clips that you could put them on your hair. I'm not going to put them on my hair. I'm going to keep them to the wood slices. Mine, okay, they're good quality. We're going to have to try this out again. Because, and I'm going to drill a hole in them. This is so nice. You know what this is. It's a little baggie. Yay, we got a canvas bag. Look at that. So yeah, I guess I am feeling like a Christmas miracle this morning. For sure. After that offer from this really nice lady. Okay. Let me put some other stuff because it doesn't fit. I'm putting it in the Meeden box. And no, I'm not gonna. I'm also gonna put this. Remember, I got this from Amazon. This is on sale. The I'm gonna put it in the box as well. because it's gonna be a meeting theme, probably week long heading into Christmas. Okay, so we're almost done with the, which is the second box, which is the second. Technically, this is the second box. Marlene, are you still there, girlfriend? You better get this advent calendar. I mean, it feels. And if you know an artist and they have a birthday or something on 24, 25, get them this. And they were you're hoping that they haven't seen it, and tell them not to buy it. Okay, ooh, we got our brushes, we got our washies, and she said these were $1.50 each. That's bullshit. Washi tape is not cheap. I bought a long time ago, and then after that I have never bought it because I always um ooh, our little tea thing. Okay, so you can, I'm gonna use it as a candle, but it's really really cool. But you can put water in here, and I'm just gonna use it as a candle. Very cool. Now these products on here, they're they're more they're more value, I guess. They when you hold them in your hand, it's much better. It's what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna put them all in our little thing here because we're gonna start using them later. Okay. And this is the brush. The brush. I don't have this from Meeden, so that's nice. And the other little brush is cool. Okay. So it's actually better. When I saw people, I didn't think much of it, but now that I'm tearing into it, okay. So now this is the best one. This is, I feel, um, this is day 2, but like I said, we're just gonna open it. This is Meeden watercolor postcards. Yay! This is a new product from them, so I'm really excited about that. And then I don't know why they did. This is green, but they put like the Meeden logo, and the cutesy stuff is on the other stuff. Ooh, see, this because of this is the reason that I bought it, and I did pay $69, so $70, but then I got the Meeden acrylic markers, so I'm okay with paying. Ooh, look at that! These are Meeden oil-based color pencils. Marlene, did you get my email from this morning about Polefo packs? Guys, if you're watching this, just FYI, Polefo packs it's closing its doors. I'm so sad. They were the first company that I actually got our boxes from, and they're actually local to me. They're very close to where I live. So, or their oil pastels, I cannot wait. I actually am getting oil pastels from them as well, that I bought through tomorrow, and you'll see because it's a whole box for $49. I didn't get the acrylic markers yet from um, because I got the oil pastels. I have a feeling. Oh, there's a guy in the UK. You guys check him out on YouTube. I'll link him when I find him. Yeah. Oh, okay, Marlene. It's much better. Does it look alright? It's much better. So he said that the Meeden, these are very similar, and these are cheaper, you guys. Oil pastels. They came out, Meeden just came out with 150, and it's like 40 some dollars, and it's already for you in a like in a box that you can easily, they're already done for you, like assorted basically. I have something similar from Paul Ruben, and it's very helpful because you don't have to, they have drawers and everything. The one that I'm getting, I do believe I'm getting the 72 set, and it comes with, it's a pack. It comes with a bunch of things. I got it through Amazon, and I saw it on Instagram, so I'm like super excited. But yeah, this is better actually. This advent calendar for me, I've never gone. This is the first year, and it was from Meeting. Are you surprised? Um, that I got an advent calendar that is art because they're so expensive and they always sold out. And when I kind of and so I did a chocolate one year, which I really love. It was from Kinder Chocolate. Ooh, we got their watercolors. I'm gonna try some watercolors from them too. Like they're $15. This little thing. Somebody said that on reviews, people are mean. They're not artist grade, blah blah blah. But who knows? Because from Funto, those really nice ones. But yeah, and then the Meeden logo. Um, so yeah, we're getting. I like getting that cute stuff, like PR stuff. I mean, it's only right, that you get it on the event calendar. But I could have done something else and put this together with the one with the stickers. And then I would have not done the eraser. I would have just given you the eraser for free. Like an extra. But that's just me. Okay, I'm just checking because I'm talking and so we are almost done. But yeah, it's the materials are easier to hold in your hand. Um, but yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Um, oops. I'm in this one side. I have another one from the children, and I think it's a little bit bigger. So I'm actually gonna put like paintings, and then I'm gonna glue them and sell them like that, so people can display them in their thing. It's a good thing. It's like a craft thing. But yeah, I got tips from my friend, my crafty friend, Rosalinda. She's actually more active now on YouTube. So, um, yeah, check her out. I haven't bought more stuff for her because I have enough, and she came out with some cute stuff, but I don't think I can. I might get some stuff for January for more wood stuff. Oh my god, this is the portable sketchbook. Did they have a portable sketchbook? Do you know? I don't remember. I think I saw one person, but I don't know about the other one. So I think Grabby, I got mixed up. Grabby had one too, but the Grabby one kind of sucks. But this is really cute. Look at that. And it's, oh my god, it's like portable sketchbook. 3.5 by 3.5, 60 sheets used for sketch, drawing, pencil, acrylic marker. Wow. I'm impressed because these little things normally they'll charge you on Amazon like $10 for them or at least six something plus tax. So yay, go meet it and see people say like, oh, I don't know how much the fruit crafter, but I like this would be around for me the $8 value range. That's why I said I'm like she's tripping when she said it was like 120, and she's like if you pay $70 it's still good value, but I'm like it's a good value because I got a free gift on top of the buying, and it was free shipping anyway. Oh, so we got our little Meeden watercolor. So these are four by three. So I am gonna get one of these also in regular price, but the one I'm gonna get so cold press acid free. This is good. So this is see cutesy, but I'm gonna get the 30 sheet that I've been eyeing for a while, and it's $17. Oh, and one last thing, and then I think that's it. I think I got the same thing as everybody else. I'm pretty sure. I just went through it really fast. The free gift was acrylic markers, remember? And I have some acrylic markers here, but this is the new version. This is the new version. Oh my god, and they're heavy. This is their new version acrylic markers. You don't have to pump them. I do believe, as far as I know, you just like yeah. So the free gift that I got because I remember Marlene for the points. You can get this too. Remember I tried these out and these are okay, but I got them for free. So this was $25 through their website, and I really like the case, the magnetic, because I could reuse it. Um, and I paid 69, but in reality I paid less because I got this for free and as a added bonus. And I really like the colors and stuff, so I think I'm gonna. And I like the fact that I can sit on top of my mess. Look, I have a big, huge mess. I'm not kidding you. There's my mommy listening to us and stuff like that. But yeah, so here's all the stuff that I got. I'm gonna bring it all back. Um, I'm gonna bring it all back. Oh, by the way, Famui also is giving you now, if you buy something from their website, uh, is giving you a free gift. So if you put something 39 plus, or I think they give you like a whole row of it's like three things, a whole row of like what do you call it? The tape to tape your stuff up. Okay, I think I'm done. This was fun, you guys, and I already knew what was in here. So I was like, what's the point of waiting for one more week? I already know what's in here. But I think I got the same thing as everybody else. I think. There's so much plastic. That's the part that I don't like. There's so much. I think they should have gotten away with the plastic and just put it all in here, like the way we're doing it. And they should have given you a freebie content, freebie content in here. So I'm gonna put it on back, and then you're gonna see now the big sketchbook is I bought it through Amazon. You can get it through Amazon. It's a mixed media sketchbook that I've been wanting to try. So it's not part of it's. I put it as part of. It's not part of this advent calendar, but it is a part of Meeden. So just so you know. Woo, you guys, I'm so excited. Okay, I think that's everything. So they should have done what I just did. Meeting, if you're watching, just next year try this out. Woo, look at that.